11:24, nothing scheduled for the House of Representatives today, so Representative Lois Frankel joining us, representing District 22, if you don't know, covering parts of West Palm Beach all the way down to Fort Lauderdale. I want to thank you so much for taking time out of your schedule back home.
Great to be with you.
Great to be. We want to
Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, New Year, whatever.
Everything. We're here. It's sunny, it's nice, better than in D.C., perhaps a little chillier. I want to get right to it. I want to talk to your stance on some issues that we've talked about this month especially. A hot topic is guns on college campuses in Florida specifically. You're against this. In fact, you wrote a letter to the Florida House. Kind of talk about your stance and why you do have such a stance on that.
Well, I think the Florida legislature is getting ready to turn our college campuses into the Wild West. There has been violence on gun violence all throughout the country. I think just in the last year, 23 incidences of gun violence on campuses. But the way to handle it is not by arming everyone. And, you know, you see administrators, professors, people who know college campuses are all against that proposal.
Okay. Kind of leading to my next question, there has been gun violence, and especially the San Bernardino case. This is turning into a national security election. It's been hotly debated in the recent debates, GOP side, Democratic side as well. Anything from your perspective on what we could see, maybe some new bills in Congress moving forward in the next year? Well,
there's no magic wand. Certainly what's going on in the Middle East does affect us here. The focus should be, I believe, on trying to bring peace into Syria, which means eventually a transition of al-Assad out and focusing on ISIL, bringing them down. But you know, gun violence in this country, it's going to take a lot of different initiatives, including, I believe, some sensible gun legislation. We tried to pass a bill 2 weeks ago in Congress that would ban folks who are on the terrorist watch list from being able to buy a gun, and we couldn't even get that bill brought up. But it's not. It's about sensible gun legislation. It's about mental health. It's about giving students opportunities. There's a lot to it.
It's a tricky question for sure. Also, a tricky question. There seems to be, you know, new congressional maps that will be redrawn for next year. It is an election year. Those new maps could put you directly in the same area as Congressman Ted Deutsch. Would you run against him? That's probably the question that's being asked the most.
Well, you know, we're very good friends. We work together, and really we made a decision together. He made a decision to run a little bit further south, so I'll be running in a new area, mostly Palm Beach County, and if we both get the honor to get reelected, we'll be working together.
We thank you so much for joining us today, Congressman Lois Frankel, in our studios for the Today on 11 show.